Good. And reach it up. Good, reaching that arm up, getting that stretch in those obliques. Don't forget that squat. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. We're gonna lift those knees right and left. We're gonna pull down and crunch. And crunch. And crunch. Blow that air out when you crunch. Pull in those elbows to those knees. Try to keep that chest up for me. Keeping it up here, don't pull it down. Use that core to lift those knees. Good, warming up those shoulders. Nice. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. We're gonna lift up those heels and we're gonna pull that chest back. So heels are coming up to those glutes, flexing those feet, bending those knees behind you, and pull, and pull. Warming up that chest, pulling those elbows back. Keep those abs in so you're not arching your back. Good. All right, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. All right, if you need something to balance on, grab something to hold on to. We're just gonna do some reverse lunges, alternating those legs. So we're gonna go ahead, step back with that right leg, feet hip width apart, and then step back with that left. Take your time, keep those feet lined up with those hips. Stepping back for that reverse lunge. Warming up these legs. Good, keep it going. Stepping back, make sure when you step back, that front knee staying back over your heel. Good. And breathe. Get these legs warmed up. 6, and 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Go ahead. Let's come nice and wide with those feet. And we're going to do some lateral lunges. So we're going to press that butt back as that knee stays back over that heel, and then go to the left. Push that butt back. Keep those abs pulled in as you press back. Press. Press. Good. Try to keep that chest out. Pull those abs in. Push that butt back. Pressing into this heel. When you come down, press in. Press in. That glute is working. Get that good stretch in that inner thigh. Good. and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Let's go ahead, lift those heels and wrap those arms, alternating which arm is on the top. Lifting up those heels, warming up those toes and ankles. Getting those arms warmed up. Nice. All right. Let's do some big circles with this right arm. Nice and big. Warming up that shoulder. And alternate circles, other way. Good. All right. And left arm. Big circle. And alternate that circle, other direction. Good. All right, we're going to do a few hip openers. So we're going to stand with these feet hip width apart. We're going to pull that knee up, big circle here, and then drop it down. And then left side, big circle, drop it down. Opening those hips. Keep that core tight. Roll those shoulders back nice and tall. Great job, you guys. Good. And we have 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and come to the top of that mat. We're going to use those blocks, paper towels, whatever you have. And we're going to go ahead and start with some stretches here. So we're going to take a big stretch, big breath out. Bring those arms up overhead, even though you can't see mine. There we go. Biceps to those ears. Good, nice and tall. And now forward fold, flat back, and go ahead and come forward and hang. Turn sideways to you. Good. Let that head come close to those knees. Listen to the backs of those hamstrings. Let those arms hang. Look right and left. Make sure those abs are pulled in. Listen to the backs of those legs. Good. Now up and down with that head. All right. Grasp for those opposite elbows as those arms hang. And we're going to just rock right and left. Holding onto those elbows. Stretching out those hamstrings. All right. Go ahead and drop those arms down. And we're going to come up to halfway lift. So hands come to those shins. Abs are pulled in. Your shoulders are extending from those hips for this halfway lift. Good. And now we're going to go ahead and step back with that right foot into a warrior 1. So, arms are up, biceps are up by your ears, pressing back, hips are hip width apart, holding here. Actually, this is a high lunge and not a warrior 1. So we're keeping that ankle up and that heel up. Good. And now we're going to go ahead, make sure those blocks are near. We're going to come down to a crescent lunge. So blocks should be on either side of that left foot. And we're going to drop your right knee. So those hips are coming forward. Your right toes are relaxed in the back. The top of that right foot is relaxed onto your mat, and you're forward in this crescent lunge. Bring those arms up if you can, biceps by those ears. If this is too much for you, keep those hands on those blocks. Good. Holding this crescent lunge, really feeling the stretch underneath this left leg and that hamstring and that inner thigh. All right, we're gonna come forward for a lizard stretch. You take both hands on the right side of this left foot. So you're gonna be right here. If that's too much, stay up on those blocks here. If you can drop a little further, you can come down to those elbows. You decide. This is a big stretch. Good. All right, go ahead and come back up. Hands on both sides, and we're gonna push those hips back. And we're gonna lengthen out this left leg to stretch that left hamstring. Keep those hips facing forward, shoulders facing forward, hips back, round that back, and feel the stretch in this left hamstring. Should be coming all the way up into that glute. Nice. Breathe into this stretch. Hamstrings are some of the tightest muscles on our bodies, so I want you to take time, breathe here in this stretch. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come on up for the hip flexor stretch. So your right knee is right underneath that right hip, left knee over your left heel. Roll those shoulders back for me, nice and tall, and pull those abs in. And now feel that glute tuck under and come forward as you feel that stretch down in front of that hamstring, stretching out that hip flexor. Keep those shoulders back, nice and tall. Good. All right, we're gonna come forward with those blocks on either side of that left foot, and we're gonna press up on that right toe and push back into a low lunge. So that left leg stays forward, right foot presses back, and we're gonna hold a low lunge here. You can bring those arms up if you want to. Keep those hands down at those blocks if you want to. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are back, pressing into that right foot for this low lunge. Pressing into your left heel in the front, left knee right over that left heel. Good. And now go ahead and come down, grab those blocks, and we're going to turn to our right and open up into a wide leg stretch. Forward fold coming down. If you need those blocks, use them. If you can come all the way down to the ground, go ahead and come down. Make sure you feel a lengthening in that spine. Really feel those shoulders pulling away from those hips, and then if you can come close to those legs, then go ahead and do so. If you're up here, that's fine. Holding those blocks. You decide. Listen to that body. Holding here. Pressing in on the inner sides of those feet, and your toes, and the inner side of your foot, inside. Good. Listen to those hamstrings as well. All right, go ahead and come up with those hands, either straight in front, feeling those shoulders extend from your hips, or use your blocks, and we're going to go ahead and drop right and left. Pressing back on those heels, keeping those abs in, stretching right and left. If this is too low for you, you can always use a chair too if you want to use the bottom part of the chair. Good. Pressing back on those heels. Nice. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and walk to the front, moving those blocks, coming forward again, coming forward into this low lunge. We're going to go into a twist here. So we're going to take that right hand on the inside of this left foot, or you can use your block here, and we're going to turn towards that left knee. Pull those abs in and breathe. Lifting up that left arm. Use those abs, pull in, use that core for balance. If it's too much to turn that head, keep your head forward to help with that balance. Great job. All right, go ahead and come back to forward. Hands on those blocks. And then go ahead and press up into a high lunge. Good, and now we're gonna drop that right heel to come into warrior one. So this back right heel just drop down, and this right foot is at 45, but we're still gonna turn those hips. Watch.
Are we still on the same leg, Jenny, or did we switch?
We're still on the same leg.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, left leg forward this whole time. Sorry, I should have explained that. Good, warrior one here. Left knee is still forward, right foot is back. Holding warrior one here. Good, and now we're gonna go ahead and press away with that right foot. Bring those feet together, come up into mountain pose. Big breath up, press those palms together, forward fold, coming forward. And hang here. Good. Come up, inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Hands up overhead, press those palms together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. All right, we're gonna step back into a high lunge again, but this time our right foot is gonna be forward between these blocks, and we're gonna step back with the left foot this time. So right foot forward, coming up into this high lunge. Pressing that left heel back, right knee is over your right heel, hands at heart center or biceps by those ears. Pull those abs in, pressing back into this left heel for this stretch. Good. And now we're gonna go ahead, drop those hands down to those blocks or the ground and drop that left knee. Relax that left toe so the top of your left foot is relaxed on the mat, and we're coming forward into this crescent lunge. So those hips are pressed forward, your left knee is down, right knee is just over that right heel. Make sure it's not going over your toes. Pull those abs in, roll those shoulders back. Good. Holding here on your blocks or hands to the ground, it's up to you. We're gonna add to this stretch of this left inside thigh, and we're gonna come into that lizard. So hands on both sides of that right foot, and we're gonna come down lower if you can make it. If not, stay right here, use your blocks. Should be feeling the stretch in the inside of that right thigh as well as your left. Coming down as low as you can into lizard. Definitely not as flexible on this side. All right. Okay, we're gonna come up, Use those blocks to press those hips back, and we're lengthening out this right leg now, stretching this right hamstring. Rounding that back, sitting back into the stretch. Right leg is extended. Breathe through this stretch. Imagine those hamstrings getting longer, more flexible. Try not to strain, just stretch, relax into it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come on up into that hip flexor stretch. So right knee over that right heel, left knee underneath that left hip. Roll those shoulders back for me, abs in nice and tight, and tuck that glute under and press forward with those hips. Feel that stretch go down the front of that left quad. Good. Feeling that stretch in that left hip flexor. Next, we're gonna go ahead and come down into that low lunge again. So, blocks are on either side of this right foot. We're gonna tuck that left toe under and press back into that low lunge. Lengthening out that left leg and pressing into that heel. Feeling the stretch in that left calf. Holding this low lunge here. You're welcome to come here to heart center. If you would like to come up and put those biceps by those ears, great. Holding here, keeping those abs in tight. Right knee is just over that right heel. Make sure it's not going forward. Hips are straight. Squared off. Good. All right, we're gonna grab for those blocks and we're gonna turn to our left, opening up into that wide leg stretch again. Either hands on those blocks for that nice flat back, or if you can come down lower and bring that head to those legs, taking your hands, reaching for the outsides of those feet, your calves, your knees, whatever is accessible. Feeling the stretch into those glutes, the back of those hamstrings, your inner adductors. Breathe here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and come up, hands on those blocks or hands on the floor, and we're going to drop right and left again. Pressing back on those heels as those hips drop right and left. Good. All right. Hands up on those blocks. Walk them forward. Same foot is still forward. Right foot coming up into that low lunge once more. Biceps to those ears, holding here. We're going to add a twist to this by dropping that left hand on the inside of that right knee and looking toward that right knee. You can use a block. You don't have to turn your head if that balance is off a little bit. Pull those abs in to help that core, to help that balance. Watch that right arm, make sure you're not hurting that shoulder. Holding this twist here. Pressing into that left heel. All right, we're going to go ahead and drop that right hand to those blocks again. Turn straight so that those hips are square, shoulders are square. We're going to drop that left knee one more time. to come into this crescent lunge. One last time. Stretching into the, should be feeling this in your right glute, stretching those inner thighs. Nice. All right, go ahead and tuck that toe, press up into that low lunge, and then press in to bring those feet together. One more time. Big stretch here, up into mountain pose. Bring those palms together, nice and high. Good, go ahead and come forward in that forward fold. Blow that air out. And now we're going to go ahead and come down to our hands and knees. Down on the mat here. We're going to go ahead and stretch that mid back and those shoulders. So, hands and knees, hands right underneath those shoulders. Knees underneath those hips. We're going to go ahead and do a few cat-cow here. So, we're going to blow that air out as we tuck that chin, tuck that tail, round that back, and then breathe in as your belly comes to the mat, lifting your chest, lifting your tail, soft elbows, blow it out, rounding that back, tucking tail, tucking chin. Breathe in, inhale. Get that full movement in that back as much as you can. Nice roundness. And then getting that arch as you lift that tail and you lift that head and chest. All right. We're going to go ahead and stretch this mid back here. We're going to take this arm, our right arm, and we're going to look up as much as we can, lifting that right arm up, and then we're going to thread it under, down to the ground, dropping that shoulder down. If you cannot come down that far, you can always use a block to put underneath that head or that shoulder to hold here. All right? You can walk that left hand up as you rest here, stretching out that shoulder, walking that hand up above you. Breathe here. All right, let's go ahead and take that left hand back underneath your left shoulder and press up. And then one more time, we're going to lift that right arm again, reach it up, and come on down. Stay here for a shorter time, and coming back up again. All right, guys, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to turn so that I can have my left arm facing you. We're going to lift that left arm up now, lifting it up as much as we can, and then threading it under. Dropping that shoulder to the ground or using your block. Walk that hand, right hand up. Stretching out the shoulder. Breathe here. All right, take that right hand, place it under your shoulder, press up, and we're going to lift that left arm again. Raise it up, looking up, and then threading it back down again. Dropping that shoulder to the mat. And lift up one more time. Good. Hands underneath those shoulders again. We're going to go ahead and sit back into a child's pose. Bringing those knees nice and wide, toes together. We're going to sit those hips back and stretch those arms out as much as possible. You're going to drop that forehead toward the mat. If you need your block to put underneath your forehead or a fist, in order to get that forehead and that head to relax, place that forehead on the fist or on the block. Feel those fingers spread out. Press those palms into the mat. Feel your armpits press into that mat. Breathe here. Pulling those abs in, sitting those hips back. This is a very dynamic stretch. Breathe into it. Make sure you keep those abs in so it's not crying in that lower back. We're going to go ahead and walk those hands to the left. Walk them to the left until you feel that pull on that right side. Relax that forehead again and feel the stretch from your right elbow down the side into your obliques. Feeling those ribs as you take a deep breath. Filling those ribs with air. The diaphragm expands and blow the air out. Walk those hands back to center. And then walk those hands all the way to the right. Sitting those hips back to the left. Relax that forehead again. Feel that left elbow all the way down to those ribs on that left side. Nice big stretch here. Fill those ribs with air again. And blow it out. All right, and now walk those hands back to center. We're going to go ahead and come forward on your mat and come down to your stomach. I'm going to turn towards you. We're going to come into a cobra. So those toes are relaxed. The top of those feet are relaxed on that mat. Your elbows are right underneath those shoulders. Your hands, palms are flat down to that mat. Relax those glutes for me. Relax your abs. You're going to feel the stretch in those abs. If you want a little bit more, you can come up a little taller or press into those hands and come up taller. When you come up, make sure you're not pinching in that lower back. You might need to engage those glutes a little bit to stay out of that lower back. Good. All right. Dropping back down here, we're going to go ahead and lower your head down to the mat. Right cheek on that mat. Your hands are going to come back to your hips. Top of those hands relaxed on that mat, and we're going to bend these knees. So now we're going to let those feet drop right and left, like windshield wipers. Right and left. Relaxing those shoulders forward toward the mat. Letting those feet fall right and left. Go ahead and lift that head and turn to your left cheek and keep those feet moving. Right and left. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and come on up. Pressing up. We're going to go ahead and sit down and spread those legs out to a nice deep V. So you decide how deep to go. As we're sitting here, listen to those muscles as you stretch. We're going to go ahead and bring those toes back towards us, flexing those feet. We're going to roll those shoulders back and come up nice and tall. So think about leaning forward on those sit bones, keeping those abs in. Try to think about keeping that lower back nice and flat. You feel this stretch in those inner thighs. Flexing those feet. Good. Now think about coming forward just a little bit. That back is still flat as much as you can come forward. And now go ahead and round that back and come forward as much as you can. Flexing those toes back towards your face. All right, go ahead and come back up. We're going to turn our shoulders to face our left foot now. Up nice and tall again. We're going to lean towards that left knee, trying to keep those shoulders straight, reaching both of those hands out, especially that right arm, which you're going to get a little bit more of a stretch here on that right side as we reach for your ankles, toes, knees, whatever you can get to. Listen to that body, listen to those muscles stretching. All right, go ahead and come up nice and tall. And now we're going to go ahead and turn those shoulders to our right foot. Flexing those toes back towards us, turning those shoulders and reaching for those right toes, right ankles, right knee, especially that left arm. Reaching across. All right. And go ahead and come up nice and tall. Okay, one more time, we're going to take this right foot in. We're going to bring the bottom of this right foot in towards our left inner thigh, letting that right knee relax. And we're going to stretch down forward, keeping these hips straight with this knee bent. We're going to come forward into this stretch over that front knee. Good. And now go ahead and come up. We're going to extend this right leg out and bring that left foot in. Relaxing this knee down, left knee down. Inside of that left foot is inside that right thigh. Sits bones down, hips flat, shoulders square. Go ahead and come forward over this left knee. Good. All right. Go ahead and come on up. Make sure that belt is near. We're going to come down into a glute bridge to stretch out those hip flexors. I'm going to turn sideways for you here. We're going to go ahead and come down onto our back. Those knees are lined up with our hips, and our heels are right underneath those knees. So those two are lined up. We're going to bring those palms down to the ground. Pull those abs in. Lower back is flat, and we're going to lift those hips, pressing into those heels. Really feel the stretch in the front of those hip flexors as you press your hips toward the sky, palms down, upper body relaxed. Abs pulled into that spine. It should not be bothering your lower back. Pressing into those heels, wiggling those toes, holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly come down. And then go ahead and pull those knees into your chest. Wrap those arms around those shins. Bring that forehead as close as you can to those knees, coming into the smallest ball you can. Rolling those knees into your chest. And then go ahead and relax and bring those feet nice and long and bring those hands up above you. Big stretch here. Point those toes. Feel those arms stretch above your head, feeling that stretch in those shoulders. And then go ahead and reach for that right knee as you pull that right knee into your chest. Clasp those hands, pull that knee in. Left leg is left long on that mat. If this bothers your lower back or your sciatic, go ahead and lift that left knee and place that left foot on the ground, and that will feel better there. If not, leave it long. Bringing this right knee into your chest. We're going to go ahead and reach for that belt or whatever you have. I have a jump rope here. We're going to wrap that belt around the top of the arch of your right foot and extend that leg out nice and long. Holding that belt in that right hand, relax that upper body. Feeling the lengthening in the back of that hamstring. Breathe into this stretch. Inhale as you relax a little bit. Blow it out. Exhale as you pull a little closer. All right. Let's go ahead and let that foot fall out to the right as those toes head toward your right shoulder, lengthening out that leg, opening that right hip. And now go ahead and lift that foot back up to center, bending that knee if you need to, and let it cross across your body, extending it out just enough to feel the stretch in that right glute and that hip. All right, bring that leg straight up back to the center again, and go ahead and take that belt off and relax that right leg down to the mat. We'll go ahead and pull that left knee into our chest now. Bringing those hands on the shin, locking those fingers, pulling that left knee towards your chest. Relax our shoulders. All right, we're going to go extend that left leg, grab that belt, put it around the arch of your left foot. Extend that leg out nice and long. Relax those shoulders back. Think about lengthening this left leg. Listening to that hamstring. Flexing that left foot. Breathing into that stretch. Inhale as you relax. Exhale as you pull a little closer. Breathing into the stretch, we're going to let this left leg fall out to your left shoulder as your left hip opens up. Right leg relaxed on the mat. All right, go ahead and bend that left knee as you fold that leg back to center. And then extending that left leg, let it cross over your body just a bit, bending it out long until you feel a stretch in your left hip and glute. And now go ahead and bring that left leg nice and long back to the center. All right, we're going to go ahead and take that belt off of that left leg and extend that leg nice and long. You can set that belt to the side now. You no longer need it. Big stretch with those hands up above that head. One more time. Point those toes. Big breath in. Go ahead and bring those palms down to the mat. We're going to bend those knees. We're going to glue those heels and toes together and your knees. Bring those arms out, shoulder height out to a T, and we're going to let those knees fall all the way to the right. Try to keep them stacked and try to get them flat all the way to the side. One day to have your left shoulder blade still flat with that chest open and your knees flat to the right side. Blow that air out. Feel this stretch in your spine and in that chest. Now we're going to go ahead and lift this left arm. We're going to reach it for the ceiling and bring it into our right palm. Your shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked, knees are stacked. Take 2 big deep breaths here for me. Now go ahead and lift just that left arm. Keep your knees where they're at. Lift that left arm and let it come all the way back down to that mat. Opening that chest, shoulder blades flat to the mat. Knees still stacked. And lift one more time. Lift that left arm. Reach it for the ceiling. Bring it into your right palm. And open up for one more time. Keep those knees where they're at. Open that chest, relax that left arm down. Blow that air out. All right, let's lift our knees up to center. Glue them together again, arms still out at that T. Now we're gonna let those knees fall all the way to the left. Try and keep those knees stacked, right shoulder blade still flat. Breathing in, feeling the stretch in your spine. Trying to keep those knees stacked on top of each other. Listen to that body. We're going to go ahead and raise this right arm. Reach it for the ceiling and bring it into your left palm. Knees stacked, hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Couple deep breaths for you here. All right, lift that right arm only. Keep those knees and the hips stacked as much as possible, opening just that chest to bring that right arm down, right shoulder blade down to the mat. Good. Let's go ahead and lift that right arm again. Reach it for the ceiling. Bring it into your left palm. And then open up one more time. Lifting that right arm up to the ceiling. Let it relax down onto the mat, bringing that right shoulder blade down. All right, let's go ahead and lift those knees back up to center. And we're going to go ahead and lift those feet for the sky. We're going to flex those toes and point and flex.
one point. Big circles with those ankles. And now go ahead and bring those knees toward your chest and bring them wide into those armpits as those hands reach up either for the outsides of your feet, your calves, your knees, whatever you can reach into happy baby pose, and rock right and left on those kidneys as those knees come down into those armpits. All right. Go ahead and bring those feet back into the center. Drop those feet to the ground, and we're going to go ahead and just have a couple minutes of deep breathing here. So roll those shoulders down, away from those ears, and pull them back into the mat. Let those palms come skyward. Heels are together. Toes, let them fall out to the side. Close those eyes as you relax that forehead. Feel your temples fall back toward the mat. Relax your face. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth as your lips relax. Any tenseness that is going on in your shoulders, let that go. Visualize it moving away from the center of your body, between your shoulder blades. Visualize it moving out towards your shoulders, down into your elbows, into your resting bone, and out to the fingertips. Think about your breathing. Let that be the only movement in your body right now. Keep that rise and fall of your chest. Take a few moments here to breathe. Find your center. Muscles should feel tired, stretched out, and relaxed. Remember to let your eyes relax. Take your last deep breath here. Breathe into that nose. Hold at the top. And blow it out through your mouth. You can roll over onto your side and press up with your hand. Go ahead and come into a seated position. Thank you so much for coming to Stretch class today, guys. I really appreciate it.